Welcome back. Yes, it's working. Ah, perfect. So welcome back. Welcome back. We are playing some Genshin Impact tonight. I don't know what it is for the rest of the stream, but for me it's evening, so tonight. And we played it 2 days ago. I think it's 2 days ago. We played it 2 days ago, and then at the time we finished the story of the Genshin summer event. So hi, hello. Yeah, so we finished the story of the Genshin summer event, and I was currently testing my my new chat, because I reinstalled chat and I reinstalled a few things for the stream. My day's going perfectly fine, thank you for asking. And I don't know how your day is going, but my day is going perfectly fine. And tonight the idea is to just continue playing Genshin Impact and continue playing a few other things. Maybe if I don't have anything to do anymore in Genshin Impact. And hopefully we'll get the Kiara skin. If I'm correct, yeah, there it is. Okay, so we need the map because we need to collect all of the flying paper birds to collect the Kiara skin, and we also need to skip through some quests because I really don't like to do the quests without text in Genshin. They take way too long and they tell you almost nothing about the story. There are some quests that do that, but not a lot. Most of them are a little bit garbage. So and I'm not really interested in the story of the side story of Genshin's summer event. Let's say the main story was cool though. You are doing good. That's nice to hear. That's really nice to hear. And are you a little bit excited about Natlan? I don't know if you played Genshin before. Because that's currently 1 week away. And let me see, where was I? Ah, here it is. Okay, so I have my map on one screen, my chat on another screen. Are you stream daily? No, I don't stream daily. I stream. Well, I was on vacation for a month, so and I started streaming like 2-3 weeks prior to that. But my goal is to just stream and stream maybe 2-3 times a week, at least for over 4 hours. To maybe. Because that's usually the amount of time I spend gaming in the evenings. And I thought, why not just record it? And if people are interested, they can watch. And if people are not interested, I have a lot of funny things to watch back over the coming few years. So yeah. But no, I don't stream daily, but I try to stream at least twice a week. And hopefully 3 times a week. And if I have some more spare time, I can do it more. But I have a lot of other things to do also. So and besides, if I stream, I need to edit my streams just a little bit, not a lot, and then upload them to YouTube, because that's another place where I dump all of the content that I make. So let's just make my head a little bit smaller, and there it is. In the past stream, my stream quality dropped a lot. I don't know why, but my stream quality dropped a lot, and I don't really know why. Because my first 2 streams or 3 streams, they were really high quality. They were for high quality. They were at least 1080p, and for some reason the stream just dropped. I don't know why. If you even the recording did it, so it's a recording problem. The moment I started recording on or downloaded the recording in its entirety, there was a lot of quality that was lost. So that's a little bit sad. So that won't be coming back. I like your logo. That's cool. Thank you. I really wanted a little bit of a cool logo. So I had someone made it for me. I could have designed it myself, if I'm being honest. Because I have designing experience and I know how to do it, but I just didn't have the time for it. Maybe that I'll do some designing on stream someday. I do web designs and maybe a little bit of logo design that I do myself for my own website and for my private business. But I could have done the design myself, but I like this one more. I did a few simpler ones, and ultimately they took me way too long. And this person just did it in such a short amount of time. So yeah, that's the reason. Let's see, what were we doing? I'm guessing we don't have to do our dailies because they will be automatically collected once we get to the Simulanka and do the quest there. Are you a regular on Steam? Hello, Faster? Or Steam? I mean Twitch. What am I saying? Steam. Oh, the music is so funny here. So peaceful. Like there isn't they don't have like they don't have any enemies in the all wide world. Let me make this a little lower. Excited anyone for Natlan? Yeah, of course. Of course we are excited for Natlan. Let's see, where were we? I need to keep the map beside me. Yeah, I'm very excited for Natlan. There is a lot of... I saw a lot of things on YouTube from what you could do in Natlan. Let me pull up the map right here. Can you see the map? Yeah, you can see the map. So this is the official map of Genshin Impact, and we know where to collect these things because I want to 100% this area. Maybe not 100, but at least a little bit. I'm really excited for the exploration. I'm not that big of a story guy. Or I am a big story guy. I like story a lot. But the exploration of the map is 100% is very easy without the interactive map. Alright, then we'll try it first without the interactive map. Maybe only otherwise I will be going back to an area a lot to search for certain items, but maybe a little bit. The gadget we basically shows you where everything is that you missed. The gadget? What gadget? I'm hearing something new here. I mean, I do have some gadgets that in my inventory, a lot of the gadgets, but I don't think I have a gadget for this area yet. Oh, I like my new chat. It's way more vibrant than the last one. It shows a lot more from the text. Oh, for if you didn't hear what I said at the beginning of my stream, but I don't like to do read the the simple texts that come up, because they just take a lot of time, and otherwise you will be hearing a lot of reading the entire evening and not a lot of gaming and a lot of me talking. And I mean, the talking is fine, I guess, but yeah, just reading the entire evening, that's not particularly my part. I like it more when story is implied, or when story is just given directly into my face. If I have to look for it, that's also no problem. But if I just get an entire catalog or an entire book that I need to read when doing a quest that gives me literally nothing, there is not really a reason for me that I think is it's worth my time to just look. Where are we going? So do I need to get up here? I probably have to. Yeah. Look under summer gifts and turn inst for excerpt bliss. At 75 collected, you get the first gadget that shows you nearby stuff you've missed. By 200, you get the one that shows the entire map you missed. Oh. Okay, wait. Let me take a look at the Summertide event. I'm standing right in front of a chest. Okay, so I don't have enough, I think. Fabricated chances, so you say excerpt bliss, that's this one, right? Is it this one? No, yeah, excerpt bliss. And then we need this gadget at 75, and this one is for the entire map. Alright. Now we can do this in one evening, I think. Okay, let's just collect everything we see then. Then we should get the bliss we need, right? But no, I'm very excited for Natlan. Every time a new expansion drops, I just dive straight into it. Oh, what do you want? Let me try. Each person gets one berry. The snatching only starts when I just... Oh. Okay. I don't know what the correct... What is the name of this game? In normally you do it with chairs. So do all the little blue that pops up. Little blue? Some structure... Okay, so... Oh, little blue quests you mean. Yeah. Alright, then we'll first do the quests. And as I see of right now, there are only 2 that I need to do. By the way, I'm streaming to... Yeah, I'm streaming to Instagram for the first time. And because the past 2 times I tried that, my stream just crashed. And hopefully it works right now. Oh. Only by snatching the berry. Oh, but can't I just stand here? Or do I need to walk? No, I can just stand here. That's easy. Give me the berry. Don't have an Insta account. No. Oh, did I get the berry? I got the berry. Perfect. And I see a paper plane there. Or paper bird, I don't know, what is it? It looks like a paper plane. You don't have an Insta account. Not many people that I know don't have an Insta account. You know? You must realize my chat is going a little bit slower than what I other. Oh. Oh. This is a voice acted one. Nice. But not a lot of people I know have don't have voice acted, don't have an Instagram account. Most people nowadays have a TikTok account. I didn't have one until I needed one to post my shorts. And even besides that, I don't really use it at all. I mean, I see no reason to. Wait, that was it? Enter the room, lower level. That's for the other one. Okay, got your UID. Now to see if your showcase is open next day. Yeah, you can try. I don't know what is in my showcase. I mean, I don't mind. If I didn't want people to know my UID, I would have hidden it. So. I mean, there was a lot of drama. It's open. Yeah, the show that's everything you can do, right? So in the showcase, you can only see things. Xiao, Kas, Ganyu, Venti, Hutao, Ayaka, Ilu. Yeah. Well, maybe I should use another theme for this. Give me a moment. What theme shall I use? Another theme that makes it too easy, because this theme just wipes everything within a single minute. Ah, okay, it's the same. Okay. Let's just go with let's just do this. This one. This is one I usually don't use. The Archons. Okay, so where's this one? Where's the paper plane? Is it hidden inside the building?
Let's play.
Or your Xiao built for Farina. Your Xiao built for Farina? What do you mean exactly? that I built my Xiao before my Farina? Attack goblet. Oh, you must realize my understanding of the game is fine, but it's not great. If I know, a lot of the things I do, I just do from guides, and I know a little bit about how you can build the characters the best way. But I just go with the flow if it when farming for artifacts, and I don't spend too much time re-rolling and redoing the same. Am I just blind? It says in the air, but I don't see. Oh,
Here we go.
it's in the windmill. Give me a moment. And I fell down. Farina Fanfare gives a ton of bonus damage. Yeah, true. The only problem is, I like Xiao as a character to an extent, but he gets boring after a while, because there is a lot of he's really repetitive in the things he does. And if you played him a lot like I did, because I played him for almost a year, eventually it just gets a little bit boring, his playstyle. So, oh no. So sometimes an attack main stat on a goblet can scale more than elemental goblet. Yeah. That can be the case, but I don't really. It doesn't really bother me that much. At the moment, I'm just looking for new artifacts for other characters. There isn't really a reason for me to just rebuild old characters, because they already do a lot of damage in combination with other characters. If I want to do a lot of damage, I have a lot of combinations that just work. That there is no problem in. What is this? Okay, let's kill him. Did he get away? He got away. we got the bomb. So yeah, that's the reason for me not to really rebuild or rebuild old characters, or just take artifacts from old characters, because there's not really a reason to, for me at least. Do I need to use those blocks for something else or something, or what is the point? Oh, it needs to go. No, it doesn't need to go there. I'm not really sure. Below. There's a block here. What the? All that was an explanation on gearing character different. On gearing a character different, because you plan to use them on a team with Farina. Oh no, the teams I built at the moment, they are just for fun. They're not really built for really useful applications at the moment. If I want to build them for really useful applications, I'll just try some things out and see what works best, instead of looking at what main stats work the best.
Thank Barbados. Wait a minute.
But yeah. And I need to learn to do 2 things at once, because apparently I can't. At the moment I'm just randomly doing stuff and not looking where I had to go for the quest. And even right now at this moment I experience that this is a lot more fun for me to just walk around, do questing and talk a little bit, than just watch a story on stream, or trying to read an entire story, because in the past I tried Final Fantasy, or to stream Final Fantasy, and I have a little bit of the feeling that it doesn't work for me, because just reading the entire Final Fantasy 14 script for the game just doesn't do it for me in the stream. If I do it in my head, I can do it peacefully for like 4 hours straight or 5 hours straight. But if I do it like here and I would read all the text, it just takes too much time, and I get tired and I don't enjoy the evening that much. And the entire streaming experience for me should also be so not just as relaxed as it as just playing the game, right? Or talking to my friends and playing the game with them, right? Okay. This guy has something to do with mining, I'm guessing. I mean, if there are really long quest lines that are interesting, I will just look it up before I'll play the quest line, if it's useful to read on stream or not. And this is only the case in Genshin and Final Fantasy, right? Because for other games, I really don't have a lot of these problems with long text on stream. And even when I'm not streaming, it's sometimes really boring. Find a way to make the lighthouse stand up. Well, I don't think we'll make it stand up by just looking around, can we? Oh, we need to be really strong. Somehow. I am missing something. Oh, we needed to go in there, I'm guessing. Oh. A gyro ball. I think. Oh, it's a lamp. No. Oh. They see something is bad with the lamp. I'm currently trying to make a beginning or start because you said you were into gacha games 2 days ago, and not really not that it's a gacha game, but a lot of the people who play gacha games, they like anime, and they like a lot of the series or TV shows that come with that, or that are connected to some of the gacha games. And I'm currently trying to start watching One Piece, the one that's just as long as Pokemon. And I must say, it's really fun. I'm at episode 25 now, but to see what a mountain of episodes I need to watch to get up to the newer episodes that have current animation styles and do not look like they're from my childhood. That will take a long time, because it has over 1400 episodes, I think. Go to the highest island and hang the lamp at its highest point. Yeah, well, I don't have a teleport point there yet. But we'll see how we'll get there. My nose is really itchy tonight. I don't know why. How do we get there, though? Oh, there, right there. Maybe I should have just stayed there. Please don't fall. Maybe for a case like this, Shanyun? Is she called Shanyun? I don't know again. Let's just get this chest really quick. Yep. You died really fast. Those squirrels are just watching me kill all their enemies.
Truly an extra slice of joy.
Oh. Well, that's how we get in. See, what I wonder is, like this, there is no implication that a second block would appear. So for people who are new to gaming in general, well, you have to get a long way to get here, even if you start gaming for the first time, right? But the moment you start gaming for the first time and you have never gamed before, how would you know, or how is it implied that there is a second block that will appear? Because in my head, it would either just let me jump up a really high distance, a really high altitude. Oh, we need to repurpose the blocks. So you have to jump a really high altitude, or it had to spawn a second block. But that's only implied because I've been gaming for a long time, right? I've been gaming for like well, 20 years now, I think. No, that's maybe a little bit too long. Where's the last block? Oh, there. Perfect.
Take it.
Eventually we'll need them all, so why not just collect them on the way? Oh. Okay. And we needed to get there. Can we get this? Is this beneath the... yeah. There's a lot of gamer logic that us gamers know instinctively that a lot of non-gamers would not even consider. Yeah, true. I've watched a few videos about the subject, because a lot of things that you just know are correct in gaming, because you've been playing them for so long. A chest spawned randomly somewhere, but I don't know where. But a lot of the things that are implied are just or are implied by the companies are just instinct for us. But they aren't instinctively correct for people who never game before, right? That's just how the... Okay, let's just cheat here a little bit. But yeah, and that goes for many games. So a lot of games like Genshin, they are maybe a little bit easier to play for the first time, just because you have to figure out how to start, get out from the grove at the start of the game, right? How does this work? Oh, we need to find the connector line. Like this, yeah. But even for me, a lot of the harder games are just not likable and just really, really difficult sometimes. Like, for example, I'm not a person that would play games like Elden Ring. Not because I find them too hard, just because of the repetition. They are really repetitive. You have to beat the boss like 100 times to know instinctively what it does, and that is in a lot of MMOs. Yeah, it's very grindy, and Genshin is grindy in another way, right? I mean, you have to farm for a lot of artifacts to get a character at a certain level or a certain strength. Is this the highest point? Probably. But I used to play WoW and Genshin, and no way near as grindy as WoW. Yeah, but that's exactly what I'm saying. It's grindy in a different way, because as you said, you are level 45. The moment you want to get all your characters to 90, every time you ascend your characters, you need to get double the amount of items. And maybe that's not a problem for one character, but eventually you run out of the shards, and then you have to do bosses 1,000,000 times to get all the items. And it's grindy because you have to do the same thing that's really easy at that point over and over and over again. While but that is just brain dead grinding, and that is grinding in another way. Because if you do WoW, there's also a little bit of brain dead grinding, but if you do raids, you have to keep your attention the whole time and keep your cool the whole time, even if you do a lot of raids. And not everyone can manage that, and they don't have an enjoyable evening. And new gamers, they just feel bad if they do try raiding for the first time and die over and over again. And that's the same in Elden Ring, right? You die over and over again, and you get the feeling that you get nowhere. You're getting nowhere. And for some people that's fine, because they like the little things that they get better at. So wow, now I can dodge this attack, and we get to see the next attack. But maybe that's just not enough. What do you call it? That's just not rewarding enough for some people, and most certainly not for new gamers. I remember doing farming 2 hours a day just to farm supplies for raid nights, not even including my dailies I need to do and do and other tasks. As a raider, raid nights were 4 nights a week, 6 hours each raid. Yeah. That's a different That's also different, because for this game, it's a single player game. You I mean, you can play co-op, but for God's sake, it's a single player game. You can show off what characters you have to other players, but there's not really a reason to get higher and show off to other people, right? While in an MMO like Final Fantasy or World of Warcraft, you just have to get the best gear, otherwise maybe some of the people in the raid won't take you, or they won't take you to the stuff they find fun to do, right? Because when if I do raids, and I do it once a week, maybe, just because I want to have the experience of a raid, then I don't do it enough to get good at the game, and then people don't put their attention in you. And then at that moment that you do a raid one times a week, the other people that do the same raid 5 times a week, they just leave you behind, and they just think you're a joke. And that's also the super grindy part, that if you want to keep up with the rest of your teammates, you feel peer pressure to just do all the same things they do. And then the time investment for you to keep up with your friends is indeed way more than you would have than the time investment you have to do in Genshin, because there's no one to keep up with. But that's exactly as I say, it's grindy in a completely different way. If you compare Genshin Impact, to what is it? What open world? Are there open world games that I played that are like Genshin Impact? Good question. Ahead in Time. Ahead in Time is a single player game that you just play through, and you just do the entire thing, and once the story is done, you're done with it. But they kept adding a few expansions to Ahead in Time, but just like in Genshin. And that's not really a good comparison. I think all live service games like Genshin Impact have the same grindy part, as in they are as grindy, but not as grindy as a true MMO. Sometimes we get story arc quests that take some time, but it's limited. So time investment in Genshin, as compared to WoW, is night and day difference. Yeah, true. But it's just what are we comparing Genshin to? Genshin missed one message. Oh, sorry. I can get through spending my resin and daily task in under 10 minutes. Done. Abyss takes 15 to 20 minutes. All floors if I take my time. Imaginarium is a joke for me. I didn't play Imaginarium yet, by the way. That's something we can maybe try out this evening. But yeah, you're correct. You can do the entire Genshin experience in 1 hour if you take it slow. If you kept up with the story and with everything. But that's exactly what I'm saying. It's grindy in a different way, because it's not grindy because you do it 60 minutes one day. Because World of Warcraft, you can spend to collect everything and do everything in World of Warcraft. You can spend the entire day doing that, and try to farm for a mount like 1,000,000 times. Yeah, indeed. It's grindy in the sense that it takes a long time to actually build up. Yeah. You have to come back to the same game every day for 60 minutes. You feel maybe a little bit bad if you're missing out. And if you missed out one day, most certainly if you did the wish thing that you get 90 Prime Gems every day. This is why I limit myself to one gacha game at a time. Yeah. I can imagine. But yeah. If you compare it to a normal single player game, this is grindy as fuck. I mean, why do I need to come back every day for 60 minutes? Even though it's not a long time. 60 minutes can be a long time if you just keep doing the same thing and you want to reach an end goal, but you keep defeating the same boss for like 3 weeks straight. Are you free play or have you spent any in Genshin? I've spent maybe 70 bucks euros in because I'm in Europe. 70 euros in its entirety on Genshin, and most of it was maybe less even, because I mostly spend it on. Let me see. I mostly spend it on the. Where is it? On the Blessing of the Welkin Moon, and you got those for free most of the times because I have Google Rewards on my phone, and when I walk by a random store, it just gives me a pop-up message for 20 cents, and if you do that 1 month, you just or 2 months, you have 5 euros in your reward section of the questionnaire that you get from Google, and then you can buy a free Welkin Moon. Go whisper to the whispering and make a wish to the 3 goddess statues. Okay. But no, I'm not free to play, but I'm not a big spender either. I spent less than $100, but more than 50. I know that for sure. Granny Snatcher. What a name. I got some battle passes and I want to outfit. I want an outfit. I get 4 kill Welcome Moon depending on how many. But that's the limit of my spending. Yeah, it's the same for me. I'm at a point that I don't feel like I have. I think I'm over the FOMO for new characters because I already have so many characters. There's not really a reason for me to just get more characters. If I get them by accident, it's fine. But no, I won't spend any more money on this game. I only get 4 new 5 stars in Alfontaine. And didn't wish for any reruns. Yeah, there was a time at the beginning of Genshin Impact when there weren't a lot of characters out yet that I liked, that I once re-wished for Hu Tao to get her to C1, but yeah, if I look back on that, I should have just not done it because it was not worth it, because I use her not enough to think that it's useful to have so many, to have wished on her, right? I only got 4 or 5 new stars in Alfontaine and didn't wish for any reruns. Farina, Navia, Chiori, Seachween. Yeah, those are cool characters though. Navia is the Geo one, right? Yeah, Navia. That's the one character I think I should have wished for once. Not because she's I think she's super strong or anything. She could be strong if you build her up, but because there aren't many Geo characters. I mean, just look at the list. You have Arataki Ito. I don't like this character one bit. You have Albedo. He's fine as a character, but he's garbage as you play, as you use him. And those are the only 2 main DPSs. And then came Navia. That's the only main DPS that I would consider to get. You could choose Chiori nowadays, but I don't like her playing style that much. How do I get this one? Wait, how do I get this one? Is it here? Oh. That almost went south. I skipped Novelet and Arlecchino and everyone calls me crazy for doing so. Yeah, same for me. I skipped Novelet. Because for me, if I really want to wish for a character nowadays, it needs to be extremely interesting. As well in story as in playstyle. Even though I say that, but I've still wished for Arlecchino and her signature weapon. But that's exactly what I'm saying. Because Arlecchino, in my opinion, is a really unique looking character. Where is she? And I didn't have the time to build her yet. Where is Arlecchino? I'm blind. Here she is. Weapon. And her weapon itself doesn't really seem like that much, but because it's a what is it called? I don't know what is the weapon called. Not the weapon's name, but the type of weapon. And I don't mean pole arm, because it is a pole arm. A scythe.
Come on, traveler. Let's go.
Because that is really, yeah, signature weapon. Her signature weapon is really interesting, and that's the reason why I pulled for her. And in combination with her entire character, the glow it gives off, it's really different. But no, a character really needs to have a special feature in some kind of way for me to nowadays pull for the character, except for when I accidentally pull, or because I have enough primate gems and I just think to myself, let's pull, because I don't have anything to go for right now. Camera dropped out. Oh no! It does that sometimes. I don't know why. Give me a moment. I do think that it sometimes gets too hot. And that's the reason why it drops out. Because I don't like my other camera. Oh. Does it work again? It's loading. It's doing something. Yeah, it's working. Thanks for the notification. Yeah.
Sure, I'll play you another tune, but it'll cost you an apple.
So, what was I? Real power on the account does not come from the damage carries. Your damage carries, they come from your spots. Yeah, true. Right now I'm saving my wishes. Yeah, so my last character was Arlecchino, so my wishes are at 6,000 primos and 16 wishes. I don't know if I can buy stuff from the... No, not yet. Right now I'm saving my wishes. Read up a few lines. I skipped Novelet and Arlecchino, that's what I learned. Yet Noelle clears floor 12 faster than 59% of all the streamers I watch. Try to do the same on their Novelets and Arlecchinos. Yeah, it's just how you use your characters and what supports you're using. Exactly what you're saying. There's a lot of people that make guides on how to use characters. Oh, this is what I should have done, bro. There's a lot of people that make guides on characters and how to use them. Oh, this is not what I should have done. And it's just, if you level the correct characters you think that you think are great and you think that work perfectly fine, together, then there's no problem and no real use for using the guides, right? I mean, it's only for if you really don't know what to do. I mean, except for when you never played games, you in most games, critical damage and crit stats. Would you like to see my showcase to some of my builds? You will also see what power of saving wishes can do for a launch player. XD. Oh, so you're a launch player. You played at launch.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Yeah, I too played at launch. I dropped out for like 2 months, and after I played the first update, and oh my god, I still can't unsee this. I want to collect every single weapon in Genshin Impact. The stupid thing is, the 2 months that I dropped out of, are the 2 months that the first event weapon dropped. So I currently have every single event weapon except for the best one, and I just can't unsee it. I don't know what it's called. I really don't know what it's called, but holy shit! Yeah. But I compared you to another. At the beginning of my stream, I thought you were another viewer that joined my chat earlier. I don't know why, but for some reason I thought you were someone else. Sorry. Would need to use the Ika network as different reasons. Yeah. So if I want to see your character, what do you mean with NK network? Do I need to switch accounts to another region, or not switch accounts, but switch regions to take a look at your account? Oh, NK.network, a website. Okay, well, give me a moment. Then I'll wait. Maybe I can better do this. NK. I'm looking it up in my own way. Genshin Impact and Network. I've used this site before, but it's so long ago. So may I show this on stream? Sure. Is this the correct one? Because I don't know if it automatically uses the correct one. That's it. All right. So let's see. Holy damn. The stats on your characters are so much higher than mine. That's insane. 255 crit damage. Cons on the left. Jesus. Cons on the left. What do you mean cons on the left? You already built Siege Queen. Left of the character picture. I don't know what you mean, man. What do you mean with cons? I may be stupid. Look left of Siege Queen. I'm looking left of Siege Queen. Oh, constellations. Oh my god. Oh damn, you have constellation 2 for Siege Queen. Oh my god. I in my head I had pros and cons, not constellations. I don't know why. C1 Siege Queen. You're lucky. Holy. It's so sad that you can only show off 6 of 8 characters. But these are your the 8 best ones you have, I'm guessing. Look at the others. Constellation 6. 240 crit over damage over 63 crit weight. Damn. This one is insane though. And this one too. Oh damn. If I would grind this until I had the same stats as you, I think it would take me double the amount of time. Because my entire crit rate, my entire ratings are not that lucky compared to yours. It may be that you just put a lot more time into the game than me. Ganyu, I just revamped. Noelle is on 4. Set Hunter, she gets 36% more crit rate. She hit a crit rate on 99.7. Yeah, that's insane. That's really insane. But give me an example. If you just use your Ganyu and you shoot a charged arrow on a basic enemy with no reaction, what is the basic damage it does? I saved half a year of wishes for Farina. Jesus. Yeah, I really didn't think Farina would be that good at the beginning. But she is literally one of the best supports in my opinion. C4 Farina. That's insane, dude. So these are the main five stars you use normally? Or do you have a lot of other 5 stars? Or do you just because this is insane. Do you just save your wishes and then... Okay. There's it above the refresh button. There is a belongs to Tetsukla. This refresh if the game wants to work. I don't, because it currently gets stuck for some reason. Give me a moment. Ah, it refreshed. I just opened my Instagram feed and it's like 5 minutes behind. It did refresh, right? Did it not? Because it says I can only refresh in 30 seconds. But do you just save up all of your primos to get one character and get all the constellations for the character you really want? A line. You want me to click the refresh button, right? Because I needed to wait like 50 seconds. Oh, you want... Oh, okay. You wanted me to click on belong to Tetsukla. Oh, alright. Oh, okay. Oh my god, they're all 90. Oh, except for like 2. Bro. How much time do you have? They're all 90. Oh my god. This Klee outfit is cute as fuck. yeah. Oh my god. And they all have such high stats. Oh, this one doesn't, but some of them. Each and every single one of them has their own dedicated build, artifacts, and weapon. Yeah, that's insane. Like, I'm trying this for a lot of my characters, but to do this for all of the characters, that's just insane. It does give a lot of variety in gameplay though. But holy damn. I really want my Cookie Shinobu to have all of their constellations. But this is insane, dude. This is insane. I can show a little bit of my team. But I do want to continue. So let me just teleport here, and then after that we'll do I'll do a little showcase. Because I don't like to show off that much, not because I want to be secretive or anything, but just because it takes a lot of time. So let's just stand here on this rock. Like Nilu's skills of HP, not crit, I work diligently with on my builds. Yeah. GG. Grammar. So this is currently my account. If I want to compare it to yours, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, we're close. I think we're close in the amount of 90 characters. I think maybe it's because I do have a lot more 4 stars than you, probably because I miss only 1 4-star currently. But their stats, all of the stats of these characters, they aren't as good as yours. Definitely not. When they're 90, I just put in a little bit of work, get them a few good settings, a few good goblets, and just keep it at this. I can set myself to do the amount of grinding you did for to get them the amount of times you need to do the dungeons to get all the characters their correct artifacts and get them at the same crit rate, crit damage, or strength, or I don't know what. But this is currently my roster. Some of them I'm proud of, in my own opinion, and some of them, like this one, not at all. But yeah.
Right now, I wish I was sitting at the top of a tree, looking out over a meadow, cider in hand.
What was my purpose here? Go to the titanium mines and search for the weapon. What weapon? I didn't put all my characters on Enkai, just my build ones. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Because if you've been playing from the start, from Genshin Impact, then it made sense for you to have a lot more characters than just the ones put on display right there. And definitely all the a lot of the 4 stars. And how exactly do I find something that I can, a bomb that I can put on there? Where's the bomb?
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
I want to blow things up like Klee. I am blind, probably. Is that the bomb? It seems like... Yeah, I saw. It's insane. I like Klee as a character, but I don't like her playstyle. I played her on my girlfriend's account, And she's not for me, dude. She's way too slow. I like you here. Yeah, I can imagine why. She is really cute, and the way she plays could be fun, but they should have made her a little bit faster. I like it. She's underestimated. I think that opinion differs between a lot of the Genshin people in the Genshin Impact community. She isn't spammy. Some call that slow, but she's methodical instead. True. There are a lot of people that say if you can't spam, it is not a good character, and that's indeed not always the case. Some characters are just you just have to be a little bit more skilled to use them, or give them the same amount of output as other characters that they can spam, like Neuvillette or Ganyu. Oh. When Hydro Tulpa was on floor 12, chamber 3, 4.5 in the abyss, I dropped the boss in 38 seconds flat with Klee. It had over 3 million HP in that fight. Damn. I could never. What is the star doing? Is it going to give me a chest or... Oh my god, this one goes below again. We already went there. I don't know if it spawns a chest if I go there again. Oh no. No matter. Yeah, I already went into the hole. I picked up the, what is it called? The paper airplane. But I don't know if it's... Oh wait, that's Alice's workshop. Oh, then I want to see it again. Because I didn't look around very much. I really hope when Alice releases that they'll do her justice. Because she's been teased for 4 years now, and we haven't gotten as much as a single view from her, a single look of what she could look like. I mean, I think one drawing or piece of art leaked. Oh, this is the boat from the cart from the roller coaster from last year. And the vrouw... Oh, these are from the past events. I just see it now. Klee made that boat with her. Jumpsty Dumpsty. Yeah, it's so cute. The whole story around Klee and around Rhindaughter and Alice, it's so amazingly put together over the few years that we have gotten the summer events. I really do like where it's going, and I hope that that Genshin in and of itself will get an extraordinary ending. Go to the Whispering Ale, make a wish for 3 goddesses. Didn't we already do that? Okay, and do we need... Now we need to do the last one, I'm guessing. And we don't have that one yet. As for the Hexen Circle witches, they are rumored to be stronger than the Archons lore-wise. Yeah, who knows? I mean, Alice can just... We don't really know how strong the Archons are, right? We know they had a fight like 500 years ago, or maybe longer. I don't know the exact story. And they executed a lot of the other deities that were around at the same time. But when Genshin dropped MiHoYo in 1.0, I heard MiHoYo had a 10 plus years of story planned out for the game. Yeah. You know, the most interesting piece from this entire game is not the story. I mean, it's it connects to the story, but I can show you in a bit, and I think you've seen this before. If they can just skip this. Are we done sailing? We're probably not done talking yet, are we? Nope. Yeah. No, but they have a lot of story planned for sure. A lot. And we have all Archons in 5 to 6 years of the game release. The Archons are the big characters to get in every major version of the game. We get Pyro Archon in 5.0, Cryo Archon in 6.0, and then we're done with Archons. Yeah, true. Then it's stopped. Yeah, I mean they're teasing the witches. They will tease the witches maybe next year again in the summer update, and then they'll tease them for 6 plus years after the year after. But if this text can go away, please, because I'm not interested in these characters. When I played the game at the beginning, I read all the text, but right now I just watch summaries if they are really important. Yeah. It did say that before, did it not? Oh no, that was it. Wait a minute, I can find this. Give me a moment. What is it called? What is the video called? Because you've probably seen this video before. They've had chapter storyline preview to... also, another hint I have that Alice will eventually be playable comes from a social thing when it comes to Asian countries like China and Japan. Yeah, probably.
The gods. We had no time to say goodbye. So let's not call it that.
Oh my god, my camera stopped again. Yeah. And it works again. I don't know why it stops sometimes. But this, you've probably seen this video before. But the most amazing thing about this video is not that they teased some of the chapters, but that
has already begun. It is just a continuation of past battles.
It's that this happens.
Of their 7 treasures, rewards for the worthy, the doorway to divinity. Yet buried in the depths of
A
this
little
world
sentence,
lies
a tiny
smoldering
little
remains,
sentence.
A warning to those that dare trespass. That throne in the sky is not reserved for you. But mortal arrogation never stops. None will escape the flames. See for yourself. The dragon who defended Mondstadt for a millennium finally faces his perturbation.
Okay, maybe I just should just skip too, but because it's at the end. But this video was released at the beginning of Genshin Impact and teased all the storylines. I mean, before they came out. So we have this is the one, the incandescence ode of resurrection. This is the one we'll get in a week, or maybe in like 3 months. And the most amazing thing is, after Snesnaya, Everwinter Without Mercy,
Some say
Act
few are
Unknown,
chosen,
Khaenri'ah,
rest are dregs. But I say
but this entire video, let me tell you, is called Tevat Chapter. I don't know what exactly they mean to say with that, but Tevat Chapter, in my opinion, suggests that there is a chapter of another world. And they didn't do this in Genshin before, but I remember here being Tevat at the top of the map name. And that would, if that were the case, then this would be Tevat as a world, and maybe you can travel to a completely different world at some point. And if that's the case, then maybe we'll, maybe the other characters, like the Hexen Circle and all those characters. Did I just quit Genshin accidentally? Damn it. But all the other characters that will be able to play like the Hexen Circle characters, maybe they also will be able to travel between worlds like the Traveler eventually. But I'm not sure. Let me just read what you said in chat before. Also, another hint that Alice will be playable comes to social thing when it comes to Asian countries like China. If an idol or such is taken by being in a relationship with someone already, they become far less desirable to the masses. Many idol contracts in Japan have it so they cannot have a boyfriend-girlfriend. Never once was there any mention of Klee's father or Alice being with someone at all. They are still trying to make Alice look available in that sense. Yeah, that's the way it unfortunately works. I mean, just 2 weeks ago, was it? There was a girl bullied, a Japanese idol. She was bullied because she accidentally shared a photo with her girlfriend or with her boyfriend. That was horrible. Let me take a look. Where's we have a quest available right here. I think that's the same one we tried to start at the beginning. But yeah, she got bullied because she had a boyfriend, and she showed one picture accidentally online. Yeah, then her life is over. It was just sad to see. I mean,
I've delivered packages all over, but
oh, we needed to
I've never
walk
seen a
with her.
mysterious fairy tale world like this before.
But yeah, that will probably be the case for Alice, if because none of the women characters are even the husbandos. They are not
Suddenly collapse in on you.
they are not engaged, or they don't have any relationships with anyone in the game.
Nothing to see here either. Maybe we
And it's
can find
always
someone
implied
to
that they like you in some way, shape or form.
Aha! Over there. I bet we'll find some people there. Let's go take a look.
Let's look like hilly trolls, not like people. Oh, we're not going that way. I don't know how long this story quest is though, because I really want to explore the world.
Huh? I was sure there'd be people here.
There once was a goddess who
It's a long one. Oh my god.
She left 3 riddles for the kingdom she had created.
Could you just tell me, is it interesting, or is it just only about Kiara?
They saw a narrow path off to the side.
Okay, but which side? Yeah, if you gave ambiguous
It has its
instructions like
moments.
that to a Comania Express courier, they'd give you the parcel right back and tell you to write the delivery address more clearly.
Fair.
Despite how obvious the answer was, the
Kiara is adorable nonetheless. Yeah. I know, but still.
Although perhaps a small part of the blame could be attributed to my dull narration. All right, let's try this again. The path on the left-hand side seemed to give off an enticing fragrance, as if to say, this is the way to wealth and glory.
Ooh, that sounds like the start of a good
Let me
story.
just take a look at how long it is in its entirety. If I
At the
play
end
it,
of the path, the motley crew would soon spot a secret stone room. A prophecy had once foretold of a marquis who shall one day venture inside, and thus it is named the future marquis's abode to be. You like it? The future marquis's abode to be? Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
That was a little bit boastful.
But before you continue, I must warn you of the danger that lies ahead. For example, under no circumstances should you sit on the chair in the center. Otherwise, the consequences could be
embarrassing.
a bit embarrassing.
Okay, so where do we need to go now? Because I wasn't really paying attention. Not this one. I was not paying attention. Wait, is this the same one? Kiara had the benefit of being released on one of the Yemiko banners. I saved a ton of fish, so I got to see 6 Kiara on the banner she was releasing. Yeah, I can imagine that she would be really fun. Oh, here. She's really fun to play if you got her from the beginning, but I wasn't really that interesting at the time when Kiara came out. I didn't really play a lot of Genshin Impact. What is the point here? Oh, we need to go down here. Okay.
So many summers, winters, springs, and falls, and now at last a hero hither strides.
This realm knows not what lies beyond its walls. Its secrets mystify the world outside.
That's it.
Wait, new voice?
Stop the poem. We have a situation. Something's up with this person.
Traveler? Are you alright?
It turns out there's clue. It says here it takes only an hour if you do the entire thing, so that's not really that long, right?
Come on, you can do it! This can't be how
I think we can do it in 1.5 hour. Maybe 2.
Can I give you a hand or a tail, even?
We just keep trying to stand up. You know the crafted catalyst prototype Ember? I wish there was a sword version with the exact same stat effect that I could use on Kiara. Prototype Ember. The catalyst, you say? Let me take a look at prototype Ember. Using an elemental burst regenerates 4 energy every 2 seconds for 6 seconds. All party members will regenerate 4 HP for every 2 seconds this duration. Yeah, I guess why you would like that. I don't know the stats of the new weapons, but maybe there's something there that's useful.
The firmament, the tabletop engrosses your attent. Perhaps, perchance, peruse these pages thence. They surely...
Captivated by the... Why isn't she reading files on the desk? Hey, Bobarano, maybe quit showing off and try using words she'll actually understand?
I can either rhyme like a bard, or I can curse like a sailor. And right now, Cape, you are seriously tempting me towards the latter.
Namely, to remove...
Strong as stone, firm as steel. The Outlander pulls, but it does not yield.
This has happened many times before, but this time is different. A thought enters the Outlander's mind. Attack! Attack! First weaken the structure, then seize the treasure.
Cabe, I just realized. You said we all had to speak like bards, but every time you open up your mouth, I don't hear any rhyme. The attack's now over. Only one final step remains.
Now is the time to seize.
Yeah, thank you.
Alas, as was the case for all those who had come before, the key still did not move an inch.
Wait, what? They got it out?
Yes! Finally! Come on, move your butts and your legs, assuming they're still in working order. It's showtime!
Basically, the idea is to give your Kirara a bit of a party heal on top of having shield, increase her defensive value for a team, and her shield scales of HP, which would work well. Alright. Yeah,
Welcome, esteemed and noble outlander.
a party
Allow us
heal
to
on top,
introduce
on
ourselves.
top of having shield.
We represent
But how does that
three
increase her?
clans
Is
this
she
round,
just a healer then, or
selected as its authorized historical
or,
supervisors.
Our purpose being to
with
await the
a
arrival
little bit
one
of
such as yourselves, who shall
dendro
remove the
capability?
clockwork key.
My name is.
I don't really see how what her potential is at the
Vibrato,
moment.
right?
I don't have
You've
enough
done so much
information on
talking
that.
we can already tell you apart by your voices.
Aren't we missing someone though? The guy who led us here to begin with?
Who?
And thus was born the long-awaited fellowship, destined to uncover the truth of the past. Allow me to quote, if I may, in the history of Constellation Metropole, a new page has begun.
Yes.
Him.
Well, there's no fourth person, so which of you is the ventriloquist? Come on, out with it.
We've never heard that voice before. But he sounds like he'd be good at reading bedtime stories to children.
Well, whoever it is, I don't know and I don't care.
With the effect.
We
Oh
have
boy.
far more
Yeah,
important
I'll
things
wait
to
a
focus
second.
on, like where our journey goes from here.
With the effect of an R5 prototype Ember, a burst would heal party for 18% of their total HP. Basically, if some damage does get past the shields of Kiara, would have a way to recover that.
That key you
Oh,
have is the pivot
okay.
point about
So
which the
she
past
just
and
tanks
present of
everything.
Metropole revolve. However,
And
between our three clans, there is
She
some
also gives
dispute
a big
over the
dendro boost
historical
on top of
record.
that. Of dendro
Each clan has
apply
its own version of history,
she applies
detailing
dendro
the
on top of
clan's
that.
origins and the tale of the dragon
I can see the
of
use of that.
Dragon? You mean the one that's been acting up recently?
Oh, no, not that one, you adorable little pixie. When I say dragon of old,
By the way,
He means
what is
Dragon
she?
would be really,
What is
still with us today, but it was different in ancient times. The new one
because
has
I never understood that really. And what is
That's supposed to be a
this midget?
anyway,
Fuck.
so you've been waiting for someone to remove the keys so you can finally explore the truth of the past?
I
not
can't.
just
I can't.
explore it,
How can I
but
not
argue
remember her name?
incessantly about it.
Paimon,
Honestly,
thank
I
you.
don't
Yeah,
care that
Paimon is
much.
indeed
Cabe's
emergency
the one
food.
who's always bothering us about it.
What we need to figure out is
But
who
most
solved
people in the
the
game
dragon
call her
crisis.
indeed a
We
pixie,
have
but
to
we've
know
never
that
seen
before we
any
can
other
decide
pixies in the
which
game.
is the supreme
Plus,
power.
she has
The moment you remove
symbols
the
of
key
the
was launched,
heavenly
you
principles
became
all over her body,
honorary Marquis. We humbly
and of the
beseech
traveler,
you,
I
noble
think.
outlander.
But she is
Noble
of this
traveler
world, the
Marquis,
guide,
we
the
ask
emergency
you to
food of
help
this
us.
world.
You and your talking Puss in Boots and the pale floating pixie.
Puss in
But there's also a definition
Are
of
you
a true brain
serious?
cells competing for the
It's
third.
better than Demon with
Third
Elon,
place.
but Still,
That's a
Embrace it, my
great,
friend,
great.
embrace it. Most cats don't wear boots or speak, do they?
I'm not even a cat.
A great
I'm like
comparison.
Now that you know the word, I expect you to use it.
Please allow me to lead you all to a sacred memorial site. It will be
By the
much
way, if I may
easier to
ask, where
explain
do
what
you come
needs to be
from?
done once we are there.
If I try to add that of a lot of my viewers,
This place
and
is sacred to my clan. It's where our brave forefathers once
wait,
took up
did we
arms
already
against
have
the
this
dragon of
conversation?
old.
I don't remember.
After a bitter battle that dragged on for many days and nights, finally, our forefathers fought. So they say.
Oh.
It's just a legend, though.
Wait a second.
I think we already had this conversation, but I don't know for sure.
It's just a legend?
History, legend, who cares? My clan was definitely courageous. That's the point. That's the truth. And isn't the truth
Not with
what
you.
we've all been arguing
Oh,
about nonstop
that's
for
so
all these
funny
years?
because your logo from your what I see in my chat is the same as someone else's, and this same person also was also from Canada.
But that would have to wait. Apparently, Capet
And
was not
I
alone in
got
reach to this
a viewer like
site.
a month ago who's also from Canada when the last time I streamed before I went on vacation.
Cat Nekomata decided to teach them some manners.
Oh, we're doing some stuff.
Illusion shadow.
People watch a lot of Twitch in 2023. I got the same Twitch logo badge. That's before my name. Oh,
Could be wrong, but maybe
yeah.
the Traveler Marquis
I
is a
didn't
lot more
watch
powerful than
Twitch
their
for like 1.5 years.
Aren't you
For
implicitly
maybe
acknowledging that my
yeah,
grand
for maybe
history
1.5
is
years.
in
So
fact true?
something like that. Because I dropped Twitch after COVID.
Martial prowess and show
And
of
then
courage are
restarted
more
watching
vividly
Twitch like a
imagined
year ago.
ancestors' feats that suit the modern
A little bit less than a year ago. And I always wanted to stream, but
As we all know,
it just never came of it. And I didn't have a good enough PC to pull this off.
Page by page or frame by frame, but usually
But damn,
it flows
from
in the
Canada.
form of springs and gears.
And that clockwork
What would
key
you,
have in your hand can turn
How
back
would you?
time
Because
and
I have
make
no
the past
comparison. I
reappear.
can't watch my.
Well, actually,
Can't remember
my
if it
view
was
is that the
watching. See,
illusion of
306
time
on
is
that.
more of a problem of
That's a lot.
Gears power the body, while the body is
It
the
isn't
vessel
a
of the
lot if you
conscious
compare it
mind.
to how much I watch
Mind
YouTube
cannot
sometimes.
understand the dimension of time, so we experience instead an endless continuum
But it's still a
of
lot.
moments as the pinion of now turns along the
Maybe
raft
is
of
it a lot?
ages.
You can put it on
I'm
the
getting
background, right? So
flashbacks to
not
when I was
really.
delivering packages to the
Maybe not
Sonera
really.
Academia.
A teacher once asked Albizzi what his greatest fear was, and he replied, dragons. Boberano was asked the same question. He replied, time.
Yeah,
and
true.
repeated the argument
That's fair. If you look at it that
The
way,
teacher
that's
then turned to
indeed
Capet
not a
and
lot.
asked the same question.
1 hour a
He
day.
replied, Boberano.
The manuscript that tells the truth of the historical record, the blueprint.
Mostly if
to
I see
all of
people
creation,
doing something
the
for
work of the
200
great
hours or
mage
300
themselves.
hours,
It
it's
can
on
be
their
found at the
Steam,
beginning of the Gira,
and they play the game for
and
like
the
200 or
very
300
first
hours,
Paimon didn't
and
follow
then
all that,
not in
but
a year,
basically,
but in
you're
a
just saying
the
that we
span of
need to
2
put
weeks.
the key in and turn it all the way back?
Exactly. It is said that in the beginning, the goddess of creation took the goddess of fate's manuscript as a blueprint, placed it under the goddess of prophecy's starry realm, and generated the world from a few magic arrays. So in a few moments, when the great
It is
clockwork
really
key
funny to
turns
see
the
that
local
these
time
characters
here
just
back to the
just
very beginning,
recognize Alice and
we will
and Ryan
restore the
Dodder and the
magic
others
arrays back to their
one
original
to as their
Hold on.
gods
Isn't
because they
stealing
created
credit for
this
the
world.
of creation a little dangerous? Also, how are we supposed to know the original configurations of the magic arrays?
Well, the
What do you
general
mean with
shapes of the
playtime
configurations
Macabellium?
passed down over the
Is that
ages.
something in the game at the
Form of
moment?
family crests
I
similar
haven't
to our
watched any
labs.
other
So you'll
events
just
or
need to reference my
on
family
Twitch or
crest
on
and join
Genshin.
the dots accordingly.
I only played this. Probably this. I don't fucking know. Okay,
To address your other concern,
it's
when the
another
house has
game.
already been built, do you really
Macabellium.
think that taking away the construction crew and blueprint
let
will
me look
cause
it up.
to collapse?
The Traveler Marquis prepares to insert the great clockwork key into the nearby keyhole.
A tactical war game. It looks interesting enough. A little bit like Warhammer. It's a game of giant robots blowing each other up with guns, missiles, and lasers. Damn, I'm more of a sandbox adventure type player. I don't really play a lot of those games. Oh, I'm complete the Oracle pillars without opening it.
Guess we should start here?
Okay. Do? Can I do it? Yeah, thank you.
Behold, the sacred writings that
What was
record
I
the
saying?
truth of... No, wait.
Oh, yeah,
That have
but
shaped
how
the truth of history.
I really have
Gather
no
round
view
and
of
let
how
us
I'm
bear
streaming
witness.
compared to other people. I really don't know. I
Feast
mean,
your
I can watch
eyes,
my stream at a later
rejoice,
date,
and cheer. For this is the
or
unquestionable
after the
truth.
stream, and just
Look at the
before I
signature.
edit it and
Nobody
upload
is
it to
capable of
YouTube.
forging that.
But I really don't know
Believe it.
how I'm streaming
So,
compared to other streamers,
all
right?
along, our
Like, what
history's
can I do
with
better,
us.
and
Don't
are there
lose
things
heart,
I can
Beatsy. It does not
I can
follow from
improve?
yours is true that ours are false.
That might be the
Or
most
what things should I
bogus
drop
logic I've
doing?
ever heard. But keep up the mental gymnastics, Boberano. Been waiting for that look of jealousy on your face.
And yet,
I mean,
it
that's always a
seems that
difficult
this
question to ask your
conundrum
viewers,
could
but
indeed have more than one solution. Everyone agreed that there may be
and I
more.
just started, alright? I mean, there's a lot of improvement for me. I know that. I just don't see it yet.
Isn't a narrator supposed to remain detached and objective?
Good balance
It feels
between
like you're
game
forcing a
and
narrator
mic,
to
where I
hang
can
on
hear
us.
both, but you're not
Oh, whatever. I'm in a good mood. Let's do it.
overpowered by the game.
The instructions say to repeat the process 3 times, and
And what would you say at the
I'm
moment?
looking
Am I
forward to watching you
overpowered
both
by the
be
game?
sorely disappointed.
Let's do my clan next. I'll lead the way.
No,
We'll need the key
that's a
again,
good
right?
thing. Okay.
Let me see if I
For
can pull it
for
out.
me in my head, I hear Genshin very hard. I can hear it way too hard. The music is way too loud. I'm what hard? Loud. Sorry. Sometimes my Dutch kicks in. I just haven't got the right words to use. How you hear audio is not the same as how we hear it. No, I know. No, I know. But that's what I'm saying, right? I can't hear it only after I'm streaming. After I stop streaming, I can rewatch my stream and see what I did wrong or right. The same as it goes for the streaming quality, because I only saw after the stream of 2 days ago that it dropped dramatically during the entire game. And hopefully I fixed it now, but I don't know for sure.
The party finds no pedestal in which to place the great clockwork.
Because if you watch on my YouTube, you can see that in my first stream,
Where's your clan's pedestal?
that my mic is like,
Come on, let me guess. You hid it away in advance to save
And you
yourself
can
the
already hear
embarrassment of
me.
having it exposed as a fake.
you can just
You done?
not hear me or
Okay.
almost don't hear me.
Now, since my clan's main claim to fame is
Misinformation, half-truths, and fabrication.
Don't think that that's the case. We run into issues where they have their mic volume so low that I can barely hear them when I crank my 500 surround sound speaker system to above 90% volume.
my
Jesus.
clan's claim to fame is that we outwitted the dragon of old and stole
Yeah,
its treasure.
Because
Ergo,
another funny
all
thing
articles
for
about
me
that
is,
we own, including the pedestal for
when
the
you
clockwork
just start
key,
streaming like
lie
I do,
behind that door.
you find out that a lot of people
open
that
the
join
door?
your stream are just scammers.
Almost.
They just want to
There's
sell
one
you
step before that.
art
The
for
door is
your
protected
for your
by a
stream.
Smart interrogation system. We have to answer its questions, and if
At
we
the
get them
volume,
wrong,
neighbors
we
at the
will
few
alert
houses
law
down can hear it.
enforcement.
My Discord pings
Please. Let's
here.
at least know the answers.
That's not a good thing if they
The
can hear your
correction
Discord
fluid
ping
of
2
time
blocks
has
away.
dyed white the pages of the Book of Wisdom. But worry not. I had a quick word with
But
the
I
constabulary
talked to a
in
lot
advance.
of
They'll blow the
scammers come
alarm
into
if
your
we get the
chat,
questions wrong,
and
so
every time
answer
they
without
tell you,
fear.
because we can get you a great offer on these new designs. And the moment
Question 1.
you ask those people what you think their designs would improve to your stream, they say, yeah, it will pull more viewers in. And in my opinion, then they argue it's fine because their mic bar hits yellow in the sound setting.
That's actually quite an
That's quite bad. If it's in the yellow setting, it's not only too loud, it's cracking. The voice is cracking.
Who is it?
what an ingenious idea.
But
Intelligent than Boberano's
in my
ancestors.
opinion, if I watch the stream,
Recommend against this
it's not the crazy visuals or that a streamer has. Like in my case, I only have a simple camera, no weird flying electrical signals, no bar around my camera, no fancy texts for my chat, because I don't think those are the things that help your stream.
No, don't say that.
I think that
Even
you should
though
be
I
interesting enough as a
agree
person
as its uses.
to keep your stream going
You do realize we can
and
hear you
talk to
singing.
your chat.
If you say it out loud,
Could
you'll
brush
only
your hair,
feel
though.
free off arguing again. Thinking it is
My
fine.
mom told me that
Please
too,
promise me you won't
and
say
I
it.
ignored her for the longest time.
Did the ancients defeat
Uh,
the dragon?
At least I ignored her for the last 5 years, because before, no, maybe longer, maybe 8 years, 9 years, because before that she
To be completely honest,
she
hard
sent me
work
to
is
the
an
barber,
alien concept to us here in the Constellation Metro.
and she
Without
dictated what my hair
hardware, we
had to
have
look like.
clockwork.
And the moment I got control of that myself, I went like
Question two.
once every 3
By
months.
which virtue did the ancients defeat the dragon?
And
This is the
I
right
just can't
address.
put myself to go more often, because then my hair will be shorter, and I don't like me with short hair. So my hair is just
Question three.
this.
Which is
And
more
even
real,
if I
the fiction
brush
of
it,
the outside
it
world,
doesn't look great.
or the truth
Believe
of
me,
this world?
it looks horrible if I brush it. This is the
Please
best
try
you'll
to
get.
avoid being unnecessarily cruel in your response.
Question 3. Which is more real? The fiction of the outside world, or the truth of this world?
I'm already not paying attention anymore to what they're
Better
saying in
than
the
that,
game.
kid. I mean, Traveller Marquis.
I mean, they're going on some kind of
Want to
quest.
know the truth about us.
Question 3. Which is more real? The fiction of the outside world, or the truth of this?
I mean, this really feels like
The
a
outside world isn't just a dream, and that when the
like
dreamer
some
wakes
sort
up,
of D&D
won't just
special,
find
right?
themselves inside a novel.
And sometimes
There is no
Genshin,
way to know, therefore,
your hairstyle is sort of your signature how you look, but looking neat and tidy is more presentable when selling yourself as a streamer. I can imagine that to a certain extent,
Traveler Marquis,
but
you know what must be done.
the thing
Please
is,
insert the great
I've looked
clockwork
like
key.
this
Oh,
for the past
and, this is my
8
family
years, as I said, and changing me at the moment, because my appearance at the moment wouldn't help, in my opinion. I could maybe, no, that doesn't work. It just sticks in this place. It's I don't know. Okay, so what do you do? I need to do here. Okay, wait. What is the key? Wait.
Do we really need this one?
How am I going to do this with... with 6 of them? I only need 5. Normally these puzzles are super easy. I'm already doing something wrong. Or am I? Yeah, this is it.
Now,
No.
let me see what.
If you like longer, that's
What
fine. You just
elaborate
need to find a
fictional
way
plan
to
of
make it
wisdom
look
was that
tidy. But that's more
If
of a
anyone's
nitpick.
listening, I would like to submit these as my last words.
I like that it's a
surrender.
nitpick and
I'm the
not
one
the
who
current
murdered
state of.
Sammy.
I mean, you've been here for almost more than an hour,
My clan's history is
so
true as
clearly
well.
I'm doing
There's
something
that same
interesting
unforgeable signature again, right
to
here.
keep at least one person here.
Oh,
That's a lot.
Does this
I
mean
mean,
that
there
my
is a
clan
little
is
bit
the
of
only
connection,
odd
right?
one
Because
out?
you and me both like
Given that
Genshin
my
Impact.
clan's wisdom is such a
But
subject of ridicule in your eyes,
in the real world, that would be a lot
my
more
own
difficult
personal
if you just
intelligence,
randomly stumble
I
upon a
believe
guy
ours
talking about
surpasses that of
Genshin
my clan
Impact.
at large, and make a prediction. It seems likely that the claims made by each of our clans regarding their history and virtue
Well, thank you
are
for
all
that.
true.
It's nice to hear.
Oberano. How can that be?
Oh, I get what's going
I mean,
on.
what is the point of
When I
streaming
was
if you
feeding
don't
the
have
PTA,
chat
she fed
interaction,
me a
right?
round of dried fish that I couldn't guess
I
which
mean,
cup
there are a
food
lot of
was
streamers
mine.
with bad audio
Whichever
balance,
one I guessed, I was always
but
wrong, and Gucci
they,
was
if
with a
even if
different cup
they,
to remind me of the mushy.
they have,
Then, I learned later from one of the
even if
shrine
they don't
maidens
have
that you
chat
can
interaction,
bet
they
all of the cups
they
have
would
limit
just
or
fall
something.
away. Some people, yeah,
This goes to show, I still got a long way to go before I become
you
a
would
great
be
yokai.
surprised.
Oh, don't mind Fox Lady. That's just her
Yeah.
teasing you.
Actually, that
Sometimes,
reminds
I
me.
mean, there
We
was a
can now
moment when I
open
had
these
3
treasure
people in
chests.
chat,
And unlike the guessing game you
and
mentioned, this one's not a trick.
at
Cool.
that point,
Well,
it
once you've
becomes a
plundered
little
the
bit
last
harder to
Oberano's
keep
family
track of
wealth,
what you were
we can go to
telling
my
certain
clan's place.
people and have interactions with the chat. But the
Guess I'll
moment
take the
you
clock
cross
with me
like
then.
100 concurrent views, if what would the difference between watching a live stream and watching a YouTube video? That is true. I think the things I can mostly improve in how I put my videos on YouTube, because right now, because I upload or I create so much content, not really too much content, but because you create like 4 or 5 hours of content in 1 hour, and you want to stream the day after and the day after that, you can't just edit the whole day and create a shortened version of your YouTube videos, because then you'll just redo the entire stream like 3 to 4 times a week, and I don't have any time left to do other things, right? Because I also have a life. I have a girlfriend. I have school. I have a family. Not. I don't have a family like in a child, but I have a mother and a father and a grandparents that I want to see. So I'm wondering what I can improve in my YouTube experience without having to put too much effort in besides just streaming. Because right now I'm just putting my my entire stream on YouTube. Hello. That's nice. A mosquito. Wait a minute, can I... Sorry, I'm killing animals live on stream. No, I did not get it. Sadly.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop
How you are
of constant
you are able to
motion.
interact with chat changes based on how many
I
active
stand before
chatters.
it,
The way you are
alone and
interacting now is
unchanged.
easily doable with a low number of chatters. Get to 10 plus active chatters, you lose a third of viewers. It can be very hard to keep up with everyone. So then streamers change to skipping comments and choosing with ones to read. Skimming. Yeah, that is the best option after you acquired a lot of viewers. Or a lot of viewers, after you acquire like 30 plus viewers, exactly what you say. Where do we need to go though? Do we need to go? Okay. Yeah. But it's weird because for me, I did. Sometimes I'm streaming and no one's watching, right? And you have to keep talking, because otherwise, why would anyone stick around? And that's really hard sometimes, because you don't always have a lot of subjects to talk about. But if you're playing a game, you can just talk about the game, right? But for me, it would be a little sad that you would lose the interaction between me and the viewer the moment you go past 30 viewers, right? You need to keep talking to encourage engagement. You have a viewer and not. You may now you may have a viewer and not know. Yeah, exactly.
Up ahead is my clan's gigantified guard. He can be a little pig-headed,
My
and
nose
he's
is really itchy,
incredibly
sorry.
strong. Your weapons won't even scratch him.
Wait, but wasn't Kappe's clan the one that's all about strength? So, what do you
when
guys
when
believe
characters
then?
are talking on screen,
the
right,
guard
you
is one of
can
Kappe's people.
you can
Size is a
let them
coveted
do a
trait
little
behind
bit
the
of the
strength
work,
after
like
all.
right now.
Mine is the clan of empathy. And our
But
key
the
contribution
moment they
is
fall silent and you only have background
zero.
music, you have to talk
What's so
yourself.
pathetic
You have to
about
talk
that?
about the game, about what you did that day.
Our ancestors believed that
And
just
I can
maybe
talk a
the
lot,
dragon of old didn't mean us
but
any harm at all. Perhaps the dragon
and I
simply
can
didn't
make
notice us,
subjects,
since we are so very
invent
tiny.
subjects out of thin air.
So they drank the growth serum and grew even larger than
But it
the
is hard
dragon.
sometimes because
Then
I also
they set
do
the
this
dragon
because I want to
down,
relax,
calmly
and
explain their perspective, and
this is
eventually
my
taught him how to
relaxing
empathize.
mode right now. This is I do this every
Serum
evening
isn't
for
what
the
it once
past
was,
10
though.
years.
Nowadays, it
Only
doesn't make you
now
grow
I
all
do
that
it
much, and
streaming.
It actually makes you lose your empathy. So I advise we
And
take a
that's the
detour.
difference. And now I have to talk while doing that. I'm horrible at live engagement, so I post videos on YouTube instead. Oh, you post YouTube videos.
Everyone, I have returned.
I mean,
I come
that
with the
that is
long-awaited
where I
marquee
suck
and
in
their followers to
creating
search for the
non-live
lost origins of
entertainment.
our clan.
Not because you have to be a lot more creative, but just because
Leave us alone.
I wouldn't. I have a lot of I mean, my main interest besides this is TV shows and movies, to talk about how certain shows are made and how certain shows came to be, right? And I thought about it to make a YouTube channel about that, but there are so many other YouTube channels that already exist like that. And besides that, how can I be better at that than someone else? You have to be better at something if it already exists to gain viewers in something like that.
Everyone, I
So
have
that's the reason
returned.
why I don't really
I
post
come
YouTube
with the
videos
long-awaited
besides from the
marquee
entire
and their
stream I
followers
just did.
to search for the lost origins of our clan.
Well,
Um,
we weren't told anything about that this morning.
I'm
Get
horrible
out.
with live engagement, so I post YouTube instead. I do Abyss content mostly. Ooh. Abyss content. Do you have a link to the YouTube channel? Because then we can take a look at one of your
Everyone,
Abyss runs.
I have returned. I come with the long-awaited marquee and their followers to search for the lost origins of our clan.
Well, we weren't told anything about that this morning. Get out of here. Leave us alone.
Ah, alright. That's also something we need to watch out for, right? If people just start spamming links in on the channel and you really don't know who it is. Well, I think my Instagram feed just stopped working. I mean, the problem is I can't check my Instagram feed because I'm using my phone currently as my camera, if you would believe it. I don't know how it's possible that the feed is from my phone is using Bluetooth and is so stable, and is the mount is synchronized with the voice. That's normally not the case if you're not using a cable. So I don't know how they got that to work with the new Windows update.
You and Albizzi only wanted to strike up a conversation with the
Damn, you have a lot of well, a lot. You have 422 subscribers. That's really a lot for someone who only does Imaginarium, Theater, and
Well, we
Abyss.
weren't told anything about that this morning. Get out of here. Leave us alone.
Oh, and you also post the story quest without commentary. I do have a budget mic I use, the Tonor TC there, 30 plus. Ah, yeah. I do think I mean, this is not the best mic, right?
conversation with the guard.
But there are better ones. I really don't know how much better I can make my voice sound with another mic. But sometimes when I rewatch stories, it's less storage for me to use YouTube to open them out. I know. I'm recording my entire streams. Oh wait, I just noticed I forgot to record my entire stream. Lol. No matter. I can download the entire stream from YouTube. So
You and Alvizzi only wanted to strike up a conversation with the guard. But since greeting you wasn't one of the items included in today's
well, we need to break in.
relationship quickly severed. If you're just looking for a way in, why not consider taking the path on your left?
Yeah, we could have done that, but this works fine. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I just thought that I forgot to forgot to record, but I can just download download my entire stream to put it on YouTube from YouTube or from Twitch.
Presumably to always do what is wrong.
So that doesn't really matter, I
This
think.
place so full of junk. Are you the kind of
But
people who never
if I
throw
can
away the
show
box
it
when you
right
buy
here.
something 'cause you're worried you won't be able to return it without the
One
original
stream,
packaging?
if I record it
We'll never
in
find
a
the Oracle
normal
pillars in
way,
all this mess.
Never mind that. We have a more pressing issue.
and I have
It
not
seems
a
there's
lot
a
of
slight
storage,
problem
but
with
I
my
do
clan's
have
family
more
crest.
than enough.
The Marquis may need to utilize their wisdom to solve the issue.
Oh boy, another one.
Wisdom too, huh? Well, you guys have a bit of everything, don't ya?
Streaming.
Except
This
empathy.
is where I put my unedited streams. Oh wait, I can just show this, I think. So this is my current, what I currently have for storage. And as you can see on the SSDR, that's where I store my video feed. This entire storage is filled with video feed from my stream. And that's just 2 weeks of streaming. 2 weeks is 800 gigabytes. That's so much. That's insane. So I get why you want to store your videos on YouTube if you want to rewatch them. There was a time when I used when I used Shadowplay to record the 5-minute flashbacks of games I played, like Battlefield. These were really funny, but after a while they hit.
Here, I found it.
They became too big. The files just became too big. I spent 50 Canadian for my mic setup, around 38 US dollars in comparison. If you want, you must realize I live in Europe. I don't know how much euros 38 US dollars is. I think it's a little bit more. I think it's like 45. Let me just look it up real quick. Maybe I can better do it with Canadian, but got to Europe. So we have. Sorry, this is in Dutch for me. I don't know why it's in Dutch. So euro is 50. So that's 32 euros, okay? And if we do this in American, can I find American? American, yeah. And then 38 USD. That doesn't seem right. It's less? Wow. It crashed with 2 cents. Okay, so it includes the mic, isolation, mount, boom arm, and pop filter. Yeah, so I got a pop filter for this thing, but it's so gigantic that I don't want to put it on here. I had it on for the longest time, but the moment I noticed that when I talked straight into the mic like this and not like this, I just threw away the pop filter because I didn't notice any difference, or friends of mine didn't notice any difference. I got way more storage. I got 512 SSDs. My boot drive 1 terabyte SSD. As my recording drive 3 terabyte ADDs. Oh yeah. I do have a lot more storage. I have a personal home server that I built myself. That I use for storage. Okay, so what do you need to do? Okay. Let me just do this real quick. This is not it? How's this not it?
Apparently that was incorrect. But don't blame yourself, it's
What?
Albizi's clan's fault for taking terrible care of their family crest. How could they let something so important get so dirty?
What do I do? What am I doing wrong? Start over? Yeah, how do I start over? Hello? Do I need to reset this? Do I need to do this? How do I start over? Oh, like this. Maybe we'll go this way. What did I do wrong? I should start from here, right? Yeah, I know the difference between SSDs and HDDs. I built computers myself. So it would be a problem if I wouldn't know. Does this really matter? Apparently. Most people don't know. No, I know. No, I won't say I build computers for a living, but I do it as a side hustle. So
Just as we suspected.
I currently only have SSD storage in my PC, and and I do have a lot of HDD storage, but it's in my home server.
I feel a little empty inside.
I get you. It's like
I got 3 terabyte HDDs and 256 gigabyte SSD that I use Primal Cache to use as cache drive. On my hard drive to speed them up. 50 Canadian dollars for 3 years. Okay. Lower USD. It was an investment. You know the difference? Yes, most people know. No Primal Caches. I don't know exactly what Primal Cache is. Give me maybe I recognize it. Load apps faster, data faster. I've never used this before though. I've heard of it. I did computer science for like 3 years.
The problem is, all 3 truths are the history
But
of the exact same thing,
it came up once,
namely
but
the dragon and the
I
Metropol's
don't really
origins.
use it now.
Yet all 3 bear
Oh, I
a
almost
signature
forgot. This
showing that
is
they're genuine.
this is your account. Tetsu Claw.
Suddenly, the sound of a bell rings out.
You also have the shorts. Those work really well to get more viewers.
Even though I did kind of skip getting...
once.
Oh,
What does that mean again?
Hello,
Yes.
YouTube.
Highest
I will
level of
watch a
emergency.
few of them
Everyone
in a
to the
moment.
main entrance. Stat. Bring all the glue traps and place them outside.
If you don't mind, that
The
is.
whole city is on the lookout, and there's only one way out. It's the path right in front of you.
Like Intel Optane, but with much harder, a larger cache
Why is
drive.
one ring the highest level of emergency?
Obviously, because you have to respond fast when it's an...
They're outside.
I use Primal Cache to use SSD to cache my HDDs, a very similar way to STD. Oh. Very similar way to SSDs, HDs work. Like Intel. Oh, we're getting chased. Give me a moment, I'm getting chased. Like Intel Optane, but with a much larger cache drive. Alright.
Don't know if we'll still be needing this clock
Yeah,
key, but,
I don't really see
Okay, but back to the truth problem.
yeah, you yeah, no matter. I have a few things going in my head, and
True. What is that supposed to mean?
they probably all sound like
I doubt
would
anyone here
let
in
me sound like an
Singapore can
idiot.
make sense of it.
But
All we do know is
yeah,
that any
nice.
manuscript bearing her
That is a
signature
lot of
has to be valid.
a lot of storage though.
She is the goddess of fate, the creator of all
But still,
this.
to get all those
manuscripts
things,
are
a pop
grand
filter, boom
design.
arm, isolation mount,
Reason we argued
etc.
about
for
who's
50
right
Canadian
was
or
that we
33
didn't learn
euros.
about the truth of the past.
That's not a lot.
But now we have the truth. So we just have to accept it. As surely as we will
I mean,
follow the
I got
clockwork
this
path
this
assigned to
beautiful
us,
stand,
so is
this
this
boom
the
arm
course that
from
history has taken.
AliExpress, but for the
It
rest,
is clear
I
and incontrovertible.
We
like
will never
I
argue
think it
again.
was
Thank you all.
6 years or so, 7 years ago. I was gaming a lot with my friends, and they all sounded perfect to me. And even though it was a lot of money, I thought to myself that it was useful for me to buy a good microphone, not to maybe get a little bit more into doing this type of thing, like streaming or making videos, that it could be useful for school and other occasions,
And me.
but also because
Let's leave it there for
because
today
they
then.
can hear
I'm
me,
sure we'll find out
I
what
can
else
hear
Mr.
them
Narrator has
so
planned
good.
for us tomorrow.
Their sound is so fine from the mics from my friends. Then I thought to myself, yeah, why wouldn't I also buy a microphone that is nice for other people to hear, right? Like it's also directional for how it picks up sound. So my super loud keyboard isn't heard on the mic. My desk fan isn't heard either. That's perfect. That's the one you want. Oh wait, we need to wait till the next day. I don't really like this improvement that you can just. They changed it. Yesterday I could just go and make a third loop for some reason, and it would just reset the clock, so you couldn't do 2 days straight in a row. I don't know why. I got it on stream, so yeah. But no, I got the same. I had the same problem. So I had this microphone. I bought this microphone like 6 years ago. I changed some settings and how I used it, and I just expected it to work from like 30 centimeters away. And it did. People could hear me correctly, but they could also hear my clicking for my keyboard and my PC fans, or when it's really hot in my room, they could hear my. Why isn't it 8? It's already been 8. They could also hear all those other things, and for some reason, I didn't think because I didn't hear it myself. I didn't think of changing any settings for the past 6 years. So the moment I started streaming, I started noticing that my voice was really low. My was really soft, and you couldn't hear it correctly, and that a lot of other sounds were picked up, and that I needed to increase the gain on my mic a lot. And the moment I noticed that, I finally decided to change the way my boom arm is positioned, and now my voice hopefully is a little bit better. Oh, I'm so dead. Oh, not really. I need my mic 2 feet away from my face. That's why I need the boom on.
Something must have happened here after all. Everyone's crowded around.
1 to 1.5 feet. How much is 1.5 feet?
Oh my god, this is terrible! I don't understand. The 3 great clans of Constellation Metropole have finally made peace with each other. Who could have done this?
What happened? Oh no.
1.5 feet is 45 centimeters for me. Right.
Cappy, you idiot! Wake up! You need to revise
That's
your next words or everyone's gonna start
yeah, you can't really see it. It's like
words.
this. That's really far away. I think that's the same. Nah, that's a little. That's further away than my mic was.
You could have at least pretended to not remember it.
I'm sorry,
But if it's that far away, how can you?
I have to give the detective
Okay, so
straight answers.
in my experience, if my microphone is this close, I don't have to increase any gain on it. I don't have to increase the sound. Because the moment I increase any form of gain on my microphone, you can hear even though it's directional, it's one directional. The moment I increase a little bit of gain on my microphone, you can hear anything in my room. And it's not clear, the sound is very rough. So I really can't imagine that if your mic is like 1.5 feet away,
It's despicable. Hitting someone in the back of the head is the second worst
how
act
would
of
it
cruelty there is.
still not pick up the
First,
sounds from
replacing
your
the key with extra strong glue.
keyboard?
Cape's not dead?
2 cell phone lengths.
Metal frame,
What a good
shell,
measurement.
still in excellent condition.
We all have a cell
She's,
phone, 2 cell
energy
phone lengths.
supply that's been all messed
But
up.
what if I tell
wait.
you?
But surely you can't be suggesting that just because Cape isn't broken, there's no need to go looking for the culprit.
No, there's a need.
I wanted to do something.
Need.
Unfortunately, this is rapidly turning into a cold case. There's no evidence and no witnesses. Unless there's an official
I mean, this is an
clockwork
iPod,
pedestal
right?
the
But
goddess of
do
prophecy
you mean
release on.
these types of cell phones or these types of cell phones? I mean,
Then suddenly the long lost dragon of
that is definitely 3 cell phones away, right?
Where?
But still, three cell phones away.
I didn't see anything.
Yeah, that's about
Wait,
35 centimeters,
move?
1.5 feet.
My mistake. It was just a cloud. Or a bird. Or something. If only we could turn time backwards and replay the crime.
I got a Samsung A52.
Isn't that one of those clock
Ah.
socket things right
Yeah,
behind
I
you?
got a phone that's a little bit more expensive. I got a OnePlus,
So
a
it
OnePlus
is.
11.
No wonder everyone here is suddenly struggling to move.
But
Traveller, if you please, let's recreate the crime
I don't
scene.
know really why I picked this phone in particular, but I've been stuck with OnePlus since. I've been stuck with OnePlus since 6 years ago, I think. Holy shit, this is really long.
Chaotic. I can't make heads or tails of it.
What am I watching? They're waving. He just fell. All right. He just. He's just an idiot. He fell down.
Well, that clears it up. Cape was walking along the street, and he suddenly collapsed. He was faking it.
What?
Bleh.
So case closed? Aren't you supposed to investigate a little more first?
The A52 is a bank for the bug model. It was powerful enough to run Genshin fine at low settings, but has built Gorilla Glass and Samsung waterproofing. Basically some of the S model features with it being a 8 budget line. Yeah,
But didn't you say
I
Kappa
mean,
was struck in the back of the
there's
head,
no reason
knocked
not to
unconscious?
buy a phone like that, right? Not everyone wants to spend $1,000 on a phone. Or if you want a flip phone or something ridiculous like that, even though they could be useful, nobody wants to spend like $2,000, $1,500. Or Canadian dollars, I don't know what we're measuring with.
And the tension in Constellation Metropole suddenly wiped
But
away.
yeah, that's a fine phone. It also depends on what you're using it for, right? If I'm using a phone for only to call, like my grandma does, and to send some messages and make a photo once a month, there's no reason to buy a $1,000 phone.
Isn't sitting right with me.
But if you really want to play a game like Genshin on your phone and other 3D games, because they are becoming more mainstream for phones, or maybe a little bit more VR if that's still the case, if that's still a thing.
Wait, what are you doing?
There is
We're gonna head to Katbe's
yeah,
house
there's no reason not to buy a cheaper phone, even though they're fine. They're still not cheap at all. I mean, a cheap phone from 2010 was like $100 $200 for a good phone. And if you want to buy the same phone now with the same specs, you can buy you need to pay at least 250 or $300 in the Netherlands where I live. I want to have storage on it for videos on the go.
There's a spear here.
And that was my highest demand for a phone. Yeah.
Let's take it.
My main objective in buying a phone at the moment is that what is my main objective for if I buy a phone right now is that it just doesn't get slower for at least 5 years. At least. And in my head, if I buy a phone for $1,000 or 1,000 euros, you spend like 200 years on the phone. 200 euros per year. And after that, if it still works fine, you got it for free. But that's something weird in my head. For some reason, I like the idea of buying a phone like that. But you need to have the cash to buy it, right? Not a lot of people have 1,000 euros, or that's done, I think, 1,500 Canadian dollars. Maybe 1,300. More like 1,300. To just spend on a phone when their old one dies. I want to have missed 2 previous lines. Yeah, I don't really care if I buy a phone. I don't really care if I have the Model 6 and Model 7, 8 and 10 came out in the 5 years that I played. I don't really care that much about those new models. I mean, the moment I need a new phone, that's the moment I'll look at when a new model releases. It's not like a new computer part, for example. I mean, or a new Lego set, because I collect a lot of Lego. Then it's something I really want and really can't wait to pick up. Where do I need to go? Search for suspicious clues. Do we need to search for on the ground? I do think we need to search on the ground.
You're not from
But
these
yeah.
parts, are you? Just visiting?
No, I'm not from these parts.
That's right.
Thank you.
Why? What's up?
Ah, well, I was gonna offer you a great job in the Titanium mines.
But it really also
secure
depends
working
on
environment.
what you're interested in your normal
Doesn't
life.
sound very safe.
I mentioned the price difference of what I
Keep the
paid
Toytania
for
ore
was.
intact, we use specially designed pickaxes that can't
I
cut
mentioned
through
the
it.
price difference
Even if you
of what I
struck a
paid
person
for
with it, it wouldn't
versus
so much as
on
leave
the
a
top
scratch.
phone.
And in terms of labor intensity, the work has been
Let me
rated as
take a look.
Class 2 physical
Oh, here.
labor by a
Cost me
reputable organization.
450 Canadian for a phone case, 256 gigabytes, micro SD card, and as a Samsung 22, the flagship model for
Mind you,
at that
I
time
don't know what happened today, but
was
somehow a
1200
pickaxe has gone
Canadian.
missing.
Yeah.
Maybe one of the
Also,
giant guards
flagship
broke down,
models,
so someone
holy
took it to
shit,
perform a
they have
rapid
become
resuscitation procedure.
expensive. That's insane, dude. If I bought a flagship phone in 2001 of 2008 or 9 from Apple, and you would use inflation to increase the price of the phone to today's standards, I think it would be if a phone then cost like 400 or 500, even with inflation, it will cost you 800 right now, or maybe even if it costs you 1,000. But an Apple phone right now costs if you want the flagship model, it costs twice that. It's like 1,500 if you want the Pro version, because that is the flagship, the highest version. If you want the lowest version, and the same goes for all the Android phones, because I'm really an Android advocate, advocate for Android phones, because I like the open source idea of it. But holy shit, even those from Samsung and OnePlus, they have become so much more expensive. I got my phone in 2021. Yeah. I'm just walking around. What am I doing? Here. I will only get a new phone once my old phone is not my Nintendo when I need it used for. My current phone works just fine for me now, so I got no plans to replace it.
I have to close early today.
Yeah,
the bottle of growth serum is gone.
I accidentally,
Someone's stolen it with the intention of harming others.
At the moment my other phone broke, I had money to buy, and that was a year ago. I had money to buy a new phone, and a good one at that. It wasn't really on my mind to use the money to buy that phone, because I also want to buy this PC. But I still did it, because I thought if I buy a cheap phone right now, I'll regret it in like 4 years, because I did the same thing with my previous phone. And I'll use it until it breaks. There is no reason for me to buy a new phone until the next one drops, or until the next one breaks. I mean...
hello there. Have you seen my spear by any chance?
I just keep using the same phone until it breaks. That's my my way of going about it.
Into the sky. Yeah.
For a moment, I thought a little bit was chipped out of my mug, but it's not the case. By the way, if you're wondering what I'm drinking, water. I'm only drinking water. 2 giant mugs right here to get through the 4 or 5 hours that I stream. And, once I go to the toilet, I will refill them. If I go to the toilet at all. Oh, we need to get back there. What is right here? Also, getting a phone through the service carrier is a rip-off. My same phone I could have gotten from a service carrier, same phone with 30 bucks a month extra. The same phone plan, but 35 bucks a month extra for the phone I paid over 2 years. Yep, that is true. The phone subscription models that phone companies use, they are a scam. That's certainly true. There are occasions when that's not the case, but they are really, really, really rare. Wait, where do I need to go?
the
Okay.
gas.
Alright.
Doing all the way down here?
But
Let's say
that's
one of
really
these is the weapon used in the assault. Which one do you think it is?
the exception to the rule.
If it was the growth serum, Cape would have been turned into a giant.
Also, the bottle probably would have shattered when it hit him. We would have seen the debris on the ground.
Yep.
Let's say one of these was the weapon used in the assault.
There are
Which one do you
occasions
think
that
it is?
that it's useful, but not always. Because you also mostly when you pay because you're stating you paid 840 bucks if you would have gone for the phone plan, but it also includes sometimes your what is it, your cell service, right? Because you need to pay per month to use it.
Which one do you think it is?
And sometimes that's also like 100 bucks a year, a little bit more, if you have a big plan.
Cafe sure is lucky it's not still lodged in his head.
Actually, you're wrong there, Paimon. The foreman at the mine
In
was just saying, this kind
the
of
funny
pickaxe
thing is, I don't know if this is the case in Canada, but in the Netherlands we have a big company, and the company is called Coolblue. It's our most reliable and competitor to for tech items compared to Amazon.
Oh yeah, forget that.
And the funny thing is, they offer a service where you can buy a rental washing machine for 15 bucks a month.
So we searched the area for suspicious items and found this.
And oh no,
It could have been
for
deliberately
40 bucks a
out
month.
of range of the crime scene,
But
so it wouldn't
so
show up when
many
we
young
replayed it.
people do this
Now we
just because
retrieved
they
it, we're
don't
gonna
want
replay it
to
again.
get
You don't mind,
get
do
fucked
you?
over by cheap repair cases. So subscription cases sadly become the norm for a lot of the items we have in our house, not only for cell services or for cell phones. I mean, my service was 15 bucks a month, but it's bring your own phone style. If you went for the version that included the same phone, I would have would have been 50 a month, so $35 Canadian dollars a month more for 2 years to cover the cost of a phone. Oh, that's on the 35 was on top of your
We should be good now.
the $35 was on top of the. Oh boy, the detective did it. Yeah, that's insane. Then I get why it's more expensive. But if I may ask, how many what is it called? Calling hours? How many call minutes and MBs do you get a month with your 15 Canadian dollars budget? If I have to recalculate this, give me a moment. Canadian to euro.
So you're the attacker!
10 euros, okay.
It was you!
I would congratulate you for cracking the case, but since I did such an abysmal job of covering my tracks,
Wait.
didn't exactly have your work
Okay,
cut
let me
out
get
for
this
you.
straight.
So, all I can say is...
My
Is...
right here in the Netherlands,
Catch me if you can.
I have a one of the most common phone plans there is, right? My phone plan is 14 bucks, 14 euros a month. So that will be about 20 Canadian dollars. How does this work? Hold Kiara's elemental skill. I haven't used Kiara in a while.
Minion's poor little lower back was protesting painfully against the intense physical
Oh, we need
activity.
to...
He decided to take the elevator, giving him a moment to catch his
Oh,
breath.
right. I remember. Fuck. Okay. I fucked up.
Yep. Yep.
Really? His lower back asked. But the minion had no other choice. He resolved to make
Give me a
the
moment.
jump
I
down.
need to focus for this.
By this point, the Necromancer in boots was gasping for air. Minion was huffing
Hello.
and
Oh
puffing
no.
even more loudly. But we'll ignore
Let me capture you.
I'm not! Don't underestimate the gold level courier of the Komania Express!
Yes. Oh no, I did not capture you yet.
Characteristic response from the Necromancer. Tell me, what do you hope to gain from bullying me?
I get to
Bullying
let
you?
out some steam!
We got you, boy.
Ha ha! You fell into my trap. Oh, and by the way, remember the glue you got stuck on when you first entered the future Marquis' abode to be? That was also me. I did it using my powers.
I can get loose.
Oh, I'm so jealous of you guys right now. You can just jump out of your shoes and keep running, but I... Wait,
The unnamed minion made a last-ditch escape attempt. He began his long climb. Sorry.
Crime.
Up the wall, the tall wall. He began his long climb up the tall wall.
This is not that fast, though.
wall. In urgent Neko parcel mode, I'll scale...
I'm beat. I
Okay.
surrender.
I do have an old grandfathered Vonage VoIP phone that has an unlimited worldwide calling, and I got their app on my cell. I can make and receive voice calls over my cell phone too. What is a Vonage call? A Vonage call?
Time to come clean.
Exactly.
I am the narrator, the one who's been guiding you all this time. Okay, I guess my voice acting skills have some room for improvement. Anyway, I only did what I did because...
Why are you suddenly spilling the beans?
Is the name of the company, but it's a VoIP service. Oh, okay. So what is a VoIP service? A voice over internet. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I know this.
And I've known for a long time.
Yeah.
This whole world
Voice
is
over
just a
internet
fairy tale,
protocol.
written by the goddess of fate.
Yeah.
I know they say that fairy tales are just made up for kids to read, but I refuse to believe that fairy tales
Okay, no,
are just
but
fictional stories
that
and
that
nothing
still
more.
is not a lot
The
though.
reason
Then
why Constellation
250
Metropole has
MB
three
data
origin
for me
stories
at least.
is that the goddess of
Because
fate wrote
I pay
3
20 bucks a
tracks.
month. I could have
Couldn't
done
decide which one she liked
15
Then her cat
15
trod all
euros,
over
so
them,
that would be
and
your
they all
10
crumbled
10
together,
Canadian.
so the 3 worlds just
Is that
sort
10
of
Canadian?
folded into one. The goddess of fate was torn between them anyway, since she couldn't
Wait,
decide which
I
ending
think I
was best for the
calculated
dragon
something
or the
wrong for me.
kids. So when she saw what the
15,
cat
10
had
euros.
done, she simply decided to go with all 3.
Yeah, so if you would have paid my plan, it would have been 20 Canadian dollars, and
to understand my sorrow. Honestly,
if I downgrade my plan to 15 Canadian dollars, so that would be 10 euros for
every
me.
interaction I have with another person.
I
Is it really all
would
just a work
still
of
get
fiction?
about
The only
15,000
reason 3 great
MB
clans wanted
to
find
use
out
a
the
month,
truth was for the pointless
and
task of electing the supreme
I
clan.
think
I
unlimited
thought that once they'd learned
calls
the
and
truth, it might
messages.
make them curious enough to investigate
So
further. But as
for
it
for
turned out, they just
for 15
accepted it
Canadian dollars.
and carried on living the same old lives.
So why is that so
I
much
have to
higher
motivate them to keep
in
looking for answers now that they think
in
they've
Europe
learned the
than it
truth.
is in the
I
US
have to
or in
make them
Canada?
uncomfortable with the superficial explanation that they took at face value, and I have to figure out once.
Or
and
am
for
I
all,
just reading
while
something
you real
completely
people
wrong?
From the outside world are still here. Are we real?
Aww.
That's my full confession. Time for you to take me back. I'm guessing I'll probably be forced to make a public apology, then sentenced to half a day in solitary confinement.
So 15 Canadian dollars for 250.
Also, pass this
What-
message
no,
on to
for
Cafe Boberano in
15,000
Albizzi, if you could. The Great Clockwork Key
MBs.
was originally put in place jointly by the ancestors of the 3 clans.
Yeah,
If the 3
that's
of them
that's
had any ability to
extremely
cooperate
expensive.
whatsoever,
Because I think it has something to do with European law. Because the moment I have a plan of unlimited Canada US talk, unlimited text 2 gigabytes, 45 Canadian,
thing you've been mistaken about.
and 2 gigabytes of data is 45 Canadian Canada on average. So what would the price be of an unlimited data?
The reason fairy tales are suitable for children is that they help them to understand the world. Fairy tales may be works of fiction, but at their heart lies an internal
That's only 2
logic
gigabytes.
that is undoubtedly real-world
Around
truth
100.
in a condensed form.
Jesus.
Perhaps they simplify good and evil, and perhaps they hide the
Yeah, so
darkness
I do think that the price difference has something to do with European law. There must be.
within fairy tales
Because
is as real
in the past,
as
like 10 years ago for us, if I used my phone number in the Netherlands, I had to pay a lot more to use it, for example, in Spain or in another European country.
The line that separates footnotes from
But
narrative
at the
can never
moment,
be crossed. Never the two
I can
shall
use
meet.
in
This is why you have
my
never heard my voice
my phone
before.
network in Europe,
now
in
you
the
wish to break
complete
free from the story,
yeah, completely
and
in
there's a
Europe
cat nearby,
without
so
any
you can hear
restrictions,
my echo.
and I can still use the entire
Your echo.
network from my home country in all the other countries in Europe. And that's what I said, for 10 Canadian dollars. No, for 15 Canadian dollars, you'll get 15,000 MBs. You get 15 gigabytes of data and unlimited text and message. That I didn't know there was such a difference. That's insane.
My head's spinning. Albeit, just
It's always so funny if I see I see so many different that I always find so many different things that happen in Europe and that don't happen in Canada or America, or the other way around.
Does he really think we didn't try that? 'Cause we did. After 6 months in that place.
Ah, that was my bad. I thought it was a stupid idea at the time, so I didn't really exert myself.
It's insane.
I also
I mean,
stopped trying
you
after
probably
3
still have it a lot
years.
better than your neighbor, though. But yeah.
I'm partly to blame as well. On the second attempt, I just hugged the key.
I think America is a lot scammier in that in certain in certain practices.
Neighbor's pet cat has nothing on you, and it spends all day, every day sunbathing.
Anyway, you said you heard the voice of the goddess of fate at the end? That's
Yeah,
amazing.
50 gigabytes. That's a scam.
There is a world beyond our own
Yeah.
after all.
Probably only rich people will use that phone service.
Otherwise, I got bashed in the back of the head for nothing.
Depends. Do either of you know how to get there? But yes, I agree we should go. And not invite the detective, just to annoy him. But maybe the reason we've never worried about whether
Have you ever
we're
been
real
to
or not
Europe?
is that, unlike him, we weren't there to witness the creation of this world. We've never had any reason to doubt that we're real.
They will say
If someone ever
unlimited in the name of
convinced
the
me that these
plan,
delightful dimwits,
and have a
Cafe and
footnote
Albizzi
for
weren't real,
within reason,
I'd be
which is
devastated.
defined under 50 gigabytes of usage. Jesus. And the moment you go over the 50 gigabytes, you pay another another 100 Canadian bucks just to for, because they have scumming practices here too. So the moment I will go over my budget or over my MBs, I will have to pay 15 cents per MB. So I had it last time, so that will be for 250 MBs, around something like that. It was 40 bucks, 40 euros. So for 250 MBs, that was like, give me a moment. That was 60 Canadian dollars for 250. So that was but that was my own fault partially, because I had a new phone number and I didn't set a limit yet. And the moment I used the phone number, I went over the limit because it's a number that shouldn't be on the internet. Wait, why is my... Okay, I'm not going to use it. The lights of my keyboard went out for some reason. And it becomes really hard to see what I'm doing, because in the camera it may be light, but it's not that light here. The lighting is fine for the camera, but that's about it. Core temp? No, I don't remember. What is the program called? Corsair. And Corsair RQ. I don't use this service that much. Yes, my keyboard is back. Rogers Cable is the largest internet provider in Canada. They literally own over 75% of all airlines across Canada. Oh, so they have the monopoly over it. Wait, did we finish the quest? We finished the quest. Are there other quests that we can do here? So this was 2 days later? We have a nickname of them, robbers cables. I can't imagine if you paid that much. Jesus. Are they also the largest in America? You would have think that Canada would have done something about that, but there have to be Canadian officials or government employees that also use services like this, and just hate to pay that much for so little. Oh, I knew it was, knew it was small, but I didn't know it was that small. I got a new follower. Wait, I didn't see. Were you the one that followed? Hi, we have a new follower in chat. I didn't see who if you were the one that followed. Oh my god. Why is my chat is not working? Yeah, hello there. It was me. We're currently talking about Canadian scamming. About a company called Roger Cables that... oh wait, I should not have walked through the mud. A company that rips people off in Canada because they have to pay way too much for their cable service. I'm not even Canadian, but I can feel I can feel the pain other Canadians feel. What? I'm doing something wrong. In 2012, the government forced competition for Roger cables to so many smaller internet companies started that subnet of Roger's lines. Okay, wait, for 1 second. First of all, hi, how you doing? Chat Ox Milo. And second of all, how do I complete this quest? Because I don't know. I don't know. Touch the ghosts without being discovered. What do you mean? Touch the... I find you I'm doing fine too. I just finished. I mean, I think Tetsu thought it was a really good storyline, but I didn't even notice what they said. The entire story, because we were talking the entire time. But we just finished the Kiara questline from this story. It's like Squid Game. You don't have to touch the gum. You don't have to touch the gum, and when he turns around, you have to stop. Oh. Okay, wait. Yeah. We can do this. It's like Squid Game. That helped a lot, actually. Oh my god. Watching chat. Oh, I wanted to read something from chat, but give me a moment. Oh. Almost there. This is way slower than I... Turn around! Yeah, turn around. Gotcha. Yeah, thank you. Okay, before 2012, this is what Rogers did to me. They were the only ISP that had service in my area. Before 2012. Wait, did I miss something? Yeah, I missed something. They will say it's unlimited. No, I didn't miss something. I don't know anything about, but that sounds expensive. I don't get it. But before 2012, this is what Rogers did to me. You mean as in they paid you had to pay a lot before because they because you used just a little bit of data? They had two versions of each plan, a set amount of data and an unlimited version. It was on an unlimited version, since I often used over a terabyte of data every month. One time they decided to swap my plan to a 300 gigabyte limit plan, 50 cents more per day gigabyte used without notifying me. They tried to say I had to pay extra, an extra 250 bucks for data over usage, closer to 400 bucks. Okay, wait, give me a minute. We are talking about internet now, right? Not about phone company bills, cable internet. Yeah. So, question: how old are you? Because back in my day, when I was 10 years old, and that's for me 13 years ago, I'm in my 30s. Okay, that makes more sense. Hardwired internet. I am not that old yet. I remember a time when we had to pay for internet, but we had to pay for a limited amount of internet. But right now we have unlimited, and it's been that way ever since I can remember. I mean, maybe before 2008. Before that time, it was that you had to pay for cable internet, for not limited cable internet. But right now, here in the Netherlands, you have unlimited since 2010. I just turned 30 this year. Oh, this is so sad. Then I won't say my age. Oh wait, I did just say my age. Forget what I said. I forget the speeds, but the 300 gigabyte limit was $80 a month, and limited version was like 100 a month in cost. That's so much, man. Oh my god. Oh, we need to go here. Jesus. When I was on the 100 a month plan.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
So I had to pay over 700 gigabytes overusage plus 80 when I was on the 100 month plan. You know, the funny thing is, because I haven't had a day in my life where I remember that I had to pay for a limited amount of usage of internet in my life. I never remember. I don't even know, let's say this, I don't even know how much internet I'm currently using. I know it partially how much internet is going in and out at one time. But I don't know how much it is in a year or in a month. Yeah. Well, I was when I was on the 100 month plan. Well, I thought I was originally, until Rogers decided to swap me out without notice. They still offered me the original plan too. That's just so, bro. That some companies are so scummy. That's insane. I didn't remember that there are any practices like that in Europe without the European Union just giving them the companies fines if they would do this to customers. Even if they would do this right now, the companies would get fined and sued by the European Union. There are a lot of problems in Europe too, by the way. It's not like Europe is great in every single way, shape or form. What are we doing here? Go to the future Marquis abode and return the great clockwork key. Ah, yeah. Quest complete. That was it? Oh, that was it. Odd textual mystery. Is this something? This is something from this quest, I think. No, it is not. Okay. I have a friend in the US, and yeah, there are a lot of laws against that here in Europe. I have a friend in the US, and he has the same problem with the internet. Now, all cable internet plans is unlimited, but I am with one of those smaller companies that sublet of Rogers. 65 bucks a month, no contract, unlimited data. Okay, so right now you have unlimited data on your internet at home, right? And do you know the speed for 65 bucks a month? And is this only data, or do they also provide like a TV and other things? Now, you made me very curious about internet in Canada. And from the text, I'm guessing that the chat is from Europe. Chatox Milo. I'm guessing from. Don't buy me on this. Italy. Fuck. Well, I'm Venezuelan Spanish, but I live in Belgium. Nice. And in Wallonia or in the French part? In wait, is that the French? Yeah, the French part is Wallonia. No, I'm confused. Wallonia. Okay. What is the other part? That's so sad. I must say, I dropped French real fast, so I don't speak French either. Because they speak French in Wallonia, right? Flanders, yeah. We call it Vlaanderen in in the Netherlands. Do any of you guys, by the way, know what this quest is? An odd textual mystery, because it says it's only 6 days left. Is it from the amplifier? I'm guessing it is. Oh no, sorry. I also don't speak Spanish. I only speak English, and my hope is that I'm making myself understandable, because a lot of people say I'm speaking a lot of because I miss a lot of words, and as you would say in Dutch, we eat a lot. Sometimes I eat a lot of the words that I want to say. Yeah. Oh wait, back to the other one. Usually over 5 or 6 times a year, I had a 40 new service startup fee on my account, even though I had no changes to my service. That is scummy. Holy shit. And I would have to fight with them to take off that off the bill. Bro, the only times I'm fighting with a cable company is when they want to charge me for repairing problems in the internet cables that they made themselves. And we had that happen a few times, but those are the only times I'm fighting with a company that I have to call them up and say, what the hell are you doing? Yeah, I think so. Oh, I think you speak really well English. Okay, better than me. Well, at least if you can understand me, I'm doing something right. Hopefully. I don't speak a lot of English to my to the people surrounding me, and I need to speak it at school. Sometimes, but not 100% of the time. It's just 50 it's more like 10%, I think, because we have one English teacher that speaks English. He also is from Canada, by the way. Let me take a look at the old textual message for a moment, because I can't stand that it says 6 days and I don't know where it's from. I need to go to Simeru. I remember one time a Logitech screwed up badly and the company wanted